Hello again. It's incredibly hot today, so you'll just have to forgive me if I glisten. Today we are going to be talking about a book by Jason Miller. It's called The Elements of Spellcasting, or Spellcrafting, sorry. This one right here. I won't give you a background on the author because I've done this in one of my other videos on his book, Sorcerer's Secrets. So today we'll just dive straight into the book review. I don't really have that much of a backstory for this one. I bought it as a Christmas present for myself. I'm currently in the Southern Hemisphere, so Christmas is a really warm time, hence the crazy sweats. My number one takeaway from this book is essentially to plan things and just cast a fuck ton of spells. Seriously, this book was so inspiring. I just wanted to do all of the magic and all of the planning and just really get my life together. I mean, my life's pretty together, let's be real. This book is definitely in keeping with Jason Miller's strategic philosophy. Basically, you analyze the components of a situation and enchant all of it. This book analyzes spellcraft specifically, and it goes into reasons why it might fail and how you can learn from that and strategies for increasing your success rates. So this book is divided into 3 sections. You've got setting up the spell, execution, and advancing your craft. Each of these sections are broken down into what Jason Miller calls keys, which are essentially lessons in improving your effectiveness as a spellcaster. It's got techniques for supporting your spells or shifting your perspective on them. One of the things I found super helpful was the way he treats failed spells. I came away from that feeling really motivated, I guess, to expose some of my failures. And so I engaged some of my friends in discussions about spells that I have worked that failed. And I actually learnt an extreme amount about this particular kind of working, which was awesome. I think one of the really good things about this book as well is that it shifts your perspective. So I personally found myself feeling really inspired to cast more spells and almost as excited for them to fail as I would be for them to work, because it gives you an opportunity to get better and learn and grow. Sorry, my knees are hurting. Another really cool thing in this book, he talks about blasphemy against your ideas around what you think you deserve. And I thought that alone was such a cool thing. One of the appendices in this book is actually a guide to reading or better divination, essentially. 7 keys for successful divination, it's called. And this alone, I think, would be worth paying for. I mean, really cool information and really applicable advice. So things that I didn't particularly like about this book, I can't really think of anything. I don't have anything negative to say about the book from this one reading. I mean, honestly, it's so dense with information that I feel like you could be working through the pointers in this book for the rest of your life. Well, the rest of your magical career anyway, I suppose. Essentially, it's going to be a companion text for anyone who works magic actively and wants to improve their lives with magic and wants to study the mechanics of it and the techniques behind it and really master successful spellcasting. So to conclude, this book is totally worth the investment. Buy the book. Use the book. Regardless of your path or tradition, you don't have anything to lose with this book. You just get it and apply it, read it again, repeat this until you die, or until you get really bored or stop doing magic. I don't know, whatever. But it's a good book to have in your library.